Go no further. We are at ritual. Do not disturb us. Enter then. Keep respect.
Three battle-weary elven warriors make ritual over the body of a fallen comrade. They're chanting low and fierce. The pain of their losses manifest in every word.
Blood to earth, to wood, to birth. The blood of Sarius to this earth.
The tallest, strongest elf, whom you take to be the leader, tilts her head in acknowledgement, then turns back to the task in hand. She places the tip of a long-bladed spear on poor dead Sarius's chestbone.
Blood to earth.
Her companions reach out and grasp the spear, ready to plunge it into Sarius's heart.
Blood to earth.
Together you plunge the blade deep into Sarius's heart. The elves then twist the blade 3 times in practiced motion. Blood flows freely to the ground, and Sarius's heart lies open to the world, neatly cut in 4.
Blood to blood.
Each warrior plucks a piece of heart and places it in their mouth. Chewing solemnly, their leader looks to you to see what you will do. It tastes as raw heart meat will, with a subtle texture, slick with fast congealing blood. You feel instantly ill. The elven leader gives you a look of what you think might be approval.
Sarius is a warrior, proud and true. Blood to blood, earth to earth, wood to wood, birth to birth. Sarius becomes his tree. May Sarius take root.
The elves pick Sarius's bloody corpse from the ground. Tova looks to you, then shakes her head. You should not help. The elves send Sarius to his final resting place. His corpse rolls to a stop at the bottom of the pit. The elven leader stands and stares at her fallen comrade. Then she wipes away a tear and turns away.
Do not let your wounds fester.
The tall elf stares into the pit with dry, bloodshot eyes, her face betraying no emotion. She does not turn toward you.
That is our business. I thank you for honoring Sarius, but perhaps it is best if you move on.
She nods and casts her gaze back into the pit where her comrade lies.
We lose too much. We lose our homes, we lose our safety, we lose each other.
She looks into your eyes, her face set in a fierce frown.
It is enough. No more. I do not doubt it. The void is too close. It pulls us all toward it. If we do not hold fast, we disappear inside it. You attempt to honor us during the ritual. You attempt to honor Sarius. You help remember him. But we need help still, or we perish here. Not only these people here, but all of us. I wonder if you honor us once more. It is something of great importance to me and to my people. Our home forests are gone. The great trees are cut to pieces. The memories inside them nearly lost. They become nothingness unless we find our scion. She is...
Her voice catches in her throat.
She is my daughter. Her name is Halla, and she is taken from us. That is why we come here. That is why we lose Sarius, to find her. If she is lost, if our scion is lost, all our people are lost. She is everything.
Her eyes narrow, her fists clench, and her mouth tightens to a thin line.
Do you know the lone wolves? Then you know the risk. We come here to get her back, to bring her home. She is everything to me. She is everything to us. You do. You speak to her. Then you understand. You see what a gentle soul she is. You see how kind. She is not only a scion, but a precious child. She cannot be lost. You honor us. I fear it is impossible for one of my kind to enter their base. They know we are here. They expect us. She is taken by their leader, a savage man named Roost Anlon. I do not know why, but I know she must return to me. If I lose her, I cannot lose her. We plan another assault. We cannot give up. It is better for us all to die than for Halla to be lost. I only hope perhaps you find her before then. Good luck. Please, hurry. Anything you can find out. Anything you can do to bring her home. She cannot be lost.
You die not in the fog. You die not here. Take heart, my friend. You are not dead. We may take the mill without you.
If I can stand, then I can fight.
Your tree must wait. There is fighting in you yet.
I see you and I fear you not. Injured I may be, do not take me for vulnerable. I fight. I do not win, and I do not die. It is this way from the moment we left our homeland, from the moment the mists of death descend. Sarias dies, but Sarias's tree is born. A homeland may arise once more if all is well. For this, we fight. We fight for our lives as we fight all our lives. We fight the black ring on the side of the divine. But Lucian betrays us. Lucian sends us to our deaths. And so we fight and fight again. And fight until the moment where we find our home once more. Our losses are many and painful. And so we fight that our victory may be great and joyous.
I see you. We are in ritual for our comrade Sarius, dead at the hand of a lone wolf. Sarius is a warrior, good and true, but he is not yet lost. May his tree take root and grow. This is no well of souls. It is but a hastily dug pit. We stand ritual in this moment more in hope than faith. I fear the future if our trees do not take root. Our lands fell beneath the mists of death, and many trees are lost. Without our trees, we too, we elves, are lost.
I see you. Worry not. The wound tells the eye a lie. In truth, the pain is not so bad. The lone wolf in the mill, who cuts me so, has luck upon his side. For now, not so our own dear Sarius. If his tree may grow, perhaps he may find rest. The shaman knows about these things, not I. Tova is our hope.
Standing.
Yield or not, I fight. I see the good in you.
I see you.
I see you. The ritual is complete. Sarius is inside us, and our attack is repelled in battle against lone wolves. Our ritual honors him, and sows him in the earth for rebirth as an ancestor tree.
I pray that moment comes.
Thank you. Sarius dies well. Dies as an elf warrior. I see you.
Careful now. That's a trap.
The elf spirit seizes you by the shoulders, but you feel nothing. His eyes are panicked, and he appears to be shouting something, but you can't hear him. He screams on, but with another's voice. An elven child, in terror and in pain. The fog, the fog, the fog! Those screams will never leave you, even after your death. The spirit stands with her feet apart, arms at her sides, palms up. She appears to be chanting something, perhaps a prayer to the sky. But you hear nothing. You are a dancer, a lover, a jester. But then the death fog takes the forest and all you know is gone. The screams of your people echo in your heart. You become a warrior. You die fighting, all play forgotten. The grim-faced guard raises his weapon as you approach, then stops short and quickly bows.
Ifan ben-mezd, as I live and breathe. Didn't think we'd be seeing you again so soon, sir. He is. He'd be glad to see you, too. Glad as Roost gets, anyway. He's hoping you'll bring friends.
He winks at you so hard and so theatrically that one whole half of his face seems to squint.
You wouldn't remember me, sir, but you saved my life at Tamber Brook. I still have the hanky where you stuck my big toe. Roost's upstairs in the big house there, sir. He's waiting for you. Reckon he's as eager to hear how you've been getting on as the rest of us.
Think anyone will know done it?
Sure. If you don't know, you did
The spirit, mute, holds out his hand towards you, palm upwards in supplication. His eyes plead with a blast. The heat surrounds you. The hair on your forearm shrivels and dies. Flames dance across your vision, and the screaming seems to fill your very existence. And for a moment, you are the spirit before you. Your name is Cyrus Oates, and you are in a tavern with your friends. But someone has barred the exits and set the place afire. And you know that it's your fault. Your friends scream for help that will not come. You know that outside stands the lone wolf Pigsbane, and that he was paid to kill you. You know Pigsbane listens for your screams. All you can do is die proud. Your name is Cyrus Oates, and you will not scream. Your blood warms. The roar of the flames drowns the screams. Cyrus Oates begins to burn. He does not scream. You feel your flesh blister and char, your head crackle and burn. Cyrus Oates bares his teeth as his lips are burned away. But he does not scream. You try to close your eyes against the pain, but your eyelids have burned away. You haven't breathed in what seems like hours. You desperately want to scream. But Cyrus Oates did not scream. Your mouth opens wide, and you scream in horror. But no sound comes. The blackened bones that once were Cyrus Oates opens its mouth and starts to laugh. Then he releases your hand, and you fall backwards, spinning, burning into the abyss, falling forever into your own soundless scream.
How'd she get inside?
Do I smell
Same contract
smoke?
over and over. How many of them can there be?
enough to keep us in drink.
An elderly mage glowers at the lone wolf sentry, muttering wordlessly. He jerks his head to look at you, but says nothing. Then he opens his mouth, and you can clearly see the tip of a crossbow bolt protruding from the back of his throat. The spirit clutches his mouth in shock, and then realizes what has happened. He removes his hands, and the crossbow bolt is gone. He can speak once more, if painfully.
Thank you.
He turns and points at the lone wolf sharpshooter.
Kill him.
Got any yourself?
A strange cold emanates from the log. A ghostly aura shrouds the log, along with a penetrating icy cold. Bitter cold shoots up your fingertips, through your arm, shoulder, neck, and into your brain. Your whole body contracts with the aching freeze, and a voice sounds inside of you.
See what I see. Feel what I feel. Look down.
Where your feet should be, you see great gnarled roots disappearing into a mossy forest floor. As this log once was, you are an ancestor tree. As you examine yourself, you see the top of a small elven child's head as she approaches. She wraps her arms around you and rests her head against your great trunk. You pass her a memory. Once you were her father. You pass her the softness you remember of her chubby cheeks. You pass her the warmth between you when you curled back to sleep. A tear trickles from the child's eye and onto your bark. She whispers that she loves you. She says she will come back tomorrow.
You see?
The child departs, and night falls. You hear voices and the dull thud of axes. A human approaches you and pats your trunk. He raises his axe and...
You see?
You lie in pieces on the forest floor. Rough hands toss you into a cart and haul you away.
You see? You see what he does to me. You see he takes me from my life. You see he cuts me into parts. You make him pay. Look, his bones lie buried in our sacred soil, but his spirit remains. Find him. Take from him what he takes from me. I show you where. Find him. I find peace then. I find peace when he is gone.
When the king of fetches takes his fletching in town.
If you're unhappy.
Never knew you to be sentimental.
Logical.
Maybe that's why I ain't landed a mark in a while. I'm unhappy. Or maybe I'm just horny.
The whiff of chemistry assails you. You know that it's all in your imagination, but still your throat constricts, your stomach turns, and your vision swims before you. As your vision clears, the spirit is revealed. The famous poisoner known as the Black Widowmaker, shunned by all the houses. He has eyes only for the lizard lone wolf who stands before him. He turns to you. He looks insane. He takes a deep breath and exhales. A cloud of greenish gas envelops you, and suddenly you are him. You're the Black Widowmaker, deep down in black shadows, setting your latest creation to paper. A deadly brew that looks and tastes like an elixir. It's your best work yet. You sip a celebratory tonic, and you realize you've made your last mistake. Your throat constricts. Acid burns your guts. Your heart slows to a halt. You slump forward. A kin appears, a lone wolf. She takes your book, but you're already dead. He intensifies his gaze on the lizard lone wolf before him. If looks were poison, she'd soon be dead.
You know that.
Your living is nothing if you're unhappy.
Never knew you to be sentimental.
Logical. Unhappy people are sloppy, unreliable.
Looking fresh, gorgeous. What I wouldn't give to climb your tree.
An elegant lizard lone wolf smokes Druidine through an ornate pipe. She turns one eye on you, raises the brow above it.
It wasn't I who switched his drinks. Besides, his death saved lives, so let's hear no more about it. Summing up, I can't help you, so get lost.
She puffs upon the pipe and blows the smoke towards you. When it clears, she's looking away again, as if you were never there.
So tired of eating mumble.
Piss off! Unless you got money, not likely anything you... Right! Pissed off!
Never knew you to be sentimental.
Logical, not sentimental. Unhappy people are sloppy.
I used to have a sister named Chloe, but Chloe tried to sneak out the back door, and now Chloe is no more.
About, don't you think? You enjoy it now, here? Never know when you might end up like me, then your imagination will have to do you. Best of luck. You have yourself a pleasant day now, here. You can talk to him. Odd. What? Did the tree have a message for me? What now? Hey, kiddo, you're talking crazy. It's a tree, not a person. Even if it used to be a person, it ain't anymore. You been licking tree toads? Wait, stop, please. No, not like this, not like this.
I spotted a trap.
I feel it instantly. A great peace. He is gone. The one who destroys me. I am free again. Thank you.
The log takes a breath. A great slab of the finest livewood bark slides free, ornate and glowing with sauce. It is the spirit's gift to you, a second skin. The wounded bark heals. The sharpshooter turns from his silent watcher.
All I need to know.
A compact, heavily muscled dwarf turns from her training. She flicks her wrist, and instantly her axe, a stunning elven weapon, is a hair's width from your chest. The blade sings. She gives you a long look, then relaxes. The blade moves back an inch.
That blood belongs to its original owner. It adds character. I look forward to adding Godwoken blood to the mix. Mind your own business, mate. It will if you swing it at me. Especially if you're an elven raider with more enthusiasm than skill. No, you can't. I can sell you all manner of weapon, elven or not, if you have the gold. But this axe ain't for sale. That belongs to the original elven owner. Doesn't it add character? All right, we're done. Bugger off.
She returns.
Careful now. It's a trap.
Maybe that's why I ain't landed a mark in a while. I'm unhappy. Or maybe I'm just horny.
Then leave. Your living is nothing if you're unhappy.
Look out. I see a trap nearby.
I've spotted a trap.
Careful now. That's a trap. Look out. I see a trap nearby. Careful. I spotted a trap.
I've spotted something.
Aye, if any of that death fog gets in your lungs, you're done for. Bad people. Black ring, don't forget that part. Yeah, well, desperate times.